Do you ever feel like your vision is bigger than your support system? If you've ever been told, just get a real job, why would anyone pay you for that? Or are you sure you're cut out for this? If no one believes in your dream, not your friends, not your partner, not even your family, do you ever feel that way? Trust me, you're not alone. I've been there, and I've got something to say about it. Because building a business without support, it's tough, but it's not impossible. But first, in case you're tuning in for the first time, hi, I'm Marisa Murgatroyd, and I've coached and supported tens of thousands of impact-driven coaches, experts, and service providers in growing their online businesses. And I'm here to help you succeed too. Before we dive in, go ahead and smash that subscribe button because I've got more videos like this one coming your way. You may have heard parts of my story. I started my career as an artist who was told by my father I had no marketable skills. That crushed me. But it also lit a fire in my belly. Today, my company has generated over $51 million in revenue, helped more than 18,000 entrepreneurs build their dream businesses, and earned a spot on the Inc. 5000 list 4 years in a row. But when I started Live Your Message, not everyone believed in what I was doing. In fact, some people told me straight up, it would never work. But here's the truth. Big visions often begin before anyone else can see them. Today, I'm going to share exactly how to stay committed to your dream even when the people around you just don't see it, including the #1 mindset shift that helped me move forward anyway, how to build internal belief when external support is missing, and practical steps to create momentum, even if you feel like you're doing it all on your own. Let's get into it. Let me take you back for a second. When I graduated from Brown University, my dad looked at me and said, "You've got no marketable skills." Ouch. And honestly, he wasn't wrong at the time. I was a documentary filmmaker making $16 an hour, no business degree, no connections, no clear plan. But I had something way better than all of that, something that couldn't be measured on paper. A deep knowing that I was meant to create something bigger, something that made a difference. The problem was, nobody else could see it yet. And that's when I realized something that changed everything. I had to be the first person to believe in my vision, even if I was the only one. So if you're in that place right now where no one's cheering you on, let me be the person who says, you're not crazy, you're called, and you don't need anyone else's permission to start. Here's what I want you to remember. Your vision was given to you, not your friends, not your parents, not your coworkers, you. And that means it's okay if they don't get it. They weren't supposed to. It's not their job to understand your purpose. It's yours. Now, that doesn't mean you ignore every bit of feedback or insight from others, but it does mean you stop waiting for people to validate what you already know. So, what did I actually do? Here are 3 things that helped me stay focused and grounded, even when it felt like no one else believed in me. #1, build an inner circle of possibility. You don't need a big cheer squad. You just need a few people who are also walking their own path, who get it. People who can remind you what you're building when the doubts start to creep in. Can't find them in real life? Go online. Join communities. Follow people who are a few steps ahead of you. #2, create evidence of your progress. When belief is low, proof helps. Keep a wins folder. Every testimonial, every email, every time someone says, that helped me. Store it somewhere you can revisit when the inner critic gets loud. Because sometimes you need to remind yourself you are making progress. You are helping people. You are building something real. #3, anchor into your why every single day. There's a reason you're doing this. There's someone you want to help, something you want to change, a version of you you're becoming. Write it down. Say it out loud. Keep it visible. Because when the noise gets loud, your why becomes your compass. So if you're building a business that no one believes in yet, keep going. Not because it's easy, but because it matters. Every business that ever made a difference started with someone who believed in something no one else could see yet. And if you ever think your idea is too weird or too out there to work, remember this. Some of the most successful businesses in the world started with ideas that made no sense to almost everyone around them. Joe Gebbia, co-founder of Airbnb, said that when he and Brian Chesky pitched the idea of letting strangers sleep in your home while you weren't there, investors literally shifted in their seats. One even said it was the strongest negative gut reaction he'd ever had to a business idea. Jen Hyman and Jenny Fleiss heard the same thing when they pitched Rent the Runway. The idea of renting dresses instead of owning them, people laughed. They didn't believe anyone would do it. But guess what? They believed in their ideas and they kept going. And if that gives you a little spark of courage, good, because I want to take this even deeper. Peter Thiel, the co-founder of PayPal and an early investor in Facebook, is known for backing bold, disruptive ideas. And there's one question he asks every founder before he invests. What important truth do very few people agree with you on? It's simple, but not easy. Because if you're building something truly innovative, something that challenges what people think they know, chances are they won't see it right away. Thiel writes in 0 to 1 that brilliant thinking is rare, but courage is even rarer. In that most people stick to safe answers because it's easier to be accepted than it is to be right too soon. So let's go back to Airbnb. Chesky and Gebbia saw a truth that most people missed. While the world believed hotels were the only real option for travelers, they believed that strangers could become hosts, that personal spaces could feel more human and cheaper and more profitable. Same with the Rent the Runway crew. Everyone assumed women wanted to own that designer dress, but they saw something different, that you could get the look without the price tag and people would love it. So let me ask you this. What important truth do you believe that most people don't see yet? That truth, your truth, is your edge. And if you're willing to start now, before it's obvious, before it's popular, before anyone is cheering you on, you give yourself the chance to front run the future. Because people might not get it yet, but if you stay in motion, if you back your belief with action, they will. Now, if you're ready to build something that's aligned with who you are, even if you're starting from scratch, I've got a free training that's perfect for you. It's the 6 essential skills for online business success, where you'll learn the 6 essential skills all successful online business owners share, how to start building your online business even if you've got 0 money and 0 resources, how to identify your $1 million skill set. I was making $16 an hour as a documentary filmmaker, but those same skills became wildly profitable when I applied them to the online business world. How to turn the expertise you already have into a business that's aligned, fulfilling, and profitable. This workshop is packed with the kind of clarity I wish I had when I was just starting out, and it's completely free. You'll find the link below. Now go out there and live your message.